Welcome back to this week's top 3. Today we're going to be doing our top 3 hobbies.
Why are you so awkward today?
What?
Why are you so awkward today?
Because you told me to just breathe and then it went awkward. Okay.
My fault.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
welcome back for another episode.
Yeah.
This week's our top 3 is hobbies.
Yay! So we've actually got all our 3 hobbies that we picked. We've got them behind our chairs or behind where you can't see them until we're going to get them.
Why are you talking so quietly into
We've got them behind our chairs and we're going to get them out when it's time.
Oh,
Sorry. And I brought my Mentos. I want one.
What do you mean you brought your Mentos?
I brought Mentos.
What does it do?
You eat it.
So you got lollies in a little
Yeah.
thing. Okay. Where'd they come from?
Oh, I got them in a lolly bag yesterday.
At a party?
I don't like any of the other flavours, just strawberry though.
Alright. Well, should we get stuck into it? First 3 hobbies, we're gonna start with you. Are you gonna write them on the board or you're just gonna talk about them?
Right.
You don't want to write?
Yeah, I do.
No, sit down.
I can't.
Lie down before you hurt yourself.
Lie down. Why?
Just
No.
remember.
Oh, poop.
Remember, you've got to try and talk into your microphone as well.
I know.
This is not going to work well.
It isn't.
So, do you want me to write them while you talk about them?
My handwriting. Let's just move this.
Because last week the iPad thing didn't really work very well.
Well, it worked. It was just difficult.
It was
really
difficult, and we had to try and line it up later, and then it wouldn't work because.
Oh, I bit my tongue.
Are you talking into the microphone? See, if I hadn't known you
I
were going
moved it to here.
If I hadn't known you were going to get up and walk around, I would have tried to figure something else out.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
All right.
So I've got 3 hobbies.
Okay, can you sit down now?
No, I'm going to start writing my first
I don't know if
one.
people are going to be able to see that from there, but that's all right.
My first one is music. I love listening to music.
Can you bring your microphone closer again now that you've messed up the whole set?
I love listening to music. I love playing music. I love doing music.
What do you mean? I love doing music. What does that mean?
I love making music. I love basically
Expand more on that.
musical.
You expand more on that. On the I love making music. What does that mean?
I like writing music.
Like what?
I made a song. It's not great. It's not on Spotify, but
Of course, it's not on Spotify. I would have had to help you record it.
it's the teleportation one.
Oh, so I do know which song this is.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? It might be out soon at a CD shop near you. Do they still have CD shops? Do you know what a CD is?
Yes, of course I know a CD.
Okay. When I was a kid, it used to be tapes.
I don't think
used
it's
to have,
going to be in a CD shop. I think it's just going to be Spotify.
Well, I don't know if there is CD shops anymore, is there? Anyway, who cares?
Okay, so
Where are you going now?
I'm reaching for my bag.
Is this still part of hobby number 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting out my objects. So,
Oh, you bought props. I like that.
yeah, I
Oh.
love singing so much. And this microphone is so good because I can turn down the volume of the singers on here. I figured out how to do that the other day. And I can just have the backing, so I can be like...
Really?
Yeah. Well, if you turn down the volume, it turns down the singer, and then if you turn this one up, I think you can hear...
As in it turns down the backing track.
No, it turns down the singers. I think...
Mind blown. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, me neither. I think I did something yesterday, but
Thanks, Auntie Loz.
Yeah. Is that how I got? I got it so long ago. I don't even remember, but I use it all the time.
You do. Would you like to give us a quick demo on how it works?
Yes.
How did I know you'd be so excited about it?
The Bluetooth device is ready to
I love
pair.
this. Okay. Well,
The
okay.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Whatever. Okay, so this is my normal, and I've got 2 mics now, which is amazing.
That's not on, is it? Is it on? Is it working? What's it supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I got it, don't worry.
Okay.
I accidentally turned on the mic volume. So now I've got 2 mics and one of my favorite things. I like all of it, but it's this. I can echo.
Huzzah!
Yep, and then I also love doing this. And I can do this.
All right, very good.
And then I got my normal voice. And then,
Oh, I thought that was a chipmunk voice.
huh? What?
Just joking. It was a joke. It was a joke.
And then you can.
So, would you like to give us a few bars of teleportation?
What? I guess.
You don't have to.
No, not
Okay.
happening.
All right, turn it off. Let's keep exploring your musical love.
Yeah, okay.
So, do you hope to be a singer one day, or
I
a...
want to be an actor or a teacher. I haven't really decided between, but I
Okay,
really
so nothing to do with
like
music.
singing. But I also really like singing. So like I want to be in musicals. And also my beautiful headphones. I use these every morning for school.
For school?
I mean, before I go to school. I always connect my iPad and I always just listen to music while I'm eating when they're still asleep.
If we're still asleep.
Usually I have my breakfast about 7 o'clock. So
All right.
usually
Very good.
they're doing something.
So, do you reckon you'll write more songs?
Maybe.
Have
Who
you
knows?
got more songs that you haven't recorded yet, written down, that you are yet to perform in front of a studio audience?
No, I don't. Next up, I love.
Don't fall off your chair.
I love filming so much.
Okay, let me write it while you talk about it.
Let's explore this unit. I sound like I'm in school. Okay, so I love taking photos, and I love filming these podcasts. I love filming. I have cover star, as you heard in our last podcast. If you haven't checked that out, please do. I love filming cover stars. I'll get ready with me for my podcast every podcast.
Do you? Have you done one today?
Yeah, I did one
Oh
today.
my gosh.
And I also did one preparing the set today as well. That's why I had my iPad out and it was like really short.
Am I in that?
Yes, appearance. No.
Luna's back.
Oh
She's
yeah.
cutting laps.
Come
Ran.
here.
All right, move on.
Anyways, I also love me and my cousins. We are. If you guys know the Rock Squad, probably won't. They do a series called the Pom Pom Diaries, and me and my cousins love their series, and we are recreating our own. So I also love filming like movies and stuff. I've made my own version of Little Red Riding Hood with toys. Yeah, I've done a couple.
Home Alone?
Yeah, I've done Home Alone with my little cousins, and I've also done
And your
How the
uncle?
Grinch Stole Christmas with my uncle and cousins. No, Uncle Glenn wasn't in that.
Oh.
Uncle Glenn was in How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Right.
And I was like, it was a really hot day, and I had to wear my hoodie to be the Grinch, so I was so hot.
I think it was Christmas Day, and it was really hot. It was like 40 degrees that day.
And I was wearing my hoodie, and then they kept on having to take retakes, so I had to keep wearing my hoodie, and I was like, I'm suffocating slightly.
Suffering for your hobby.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. Okay, that's cool.
Movie magic.
Can you stop clapping?
I'm
It's really loud.
used to it, okay?
You're used to it, are you?
Yeah, I always clap.
All right, any more on filming? What do you use to edit your films?
CapCut.
CapCut. Very, very handy program.
Yeah.
That's what we use to edit this podcast.
I can't do it on my iPad though, so I have to do it on my mum's iPad, so I have to send all the videos to her, and then I'm right now working on my own edit, not for YouTube use, because it's got other people in it. I'm working on a Rock Squad edit on CapCut.
All right. Why did you put another Mentos in your mouth when we're doing a podcast?
Cause.
Now all we're going to be hearing in the microphone is... All right, what's your next one?
Gapper. So Gapper is my performing arts class. Can I write it?
No, keep talking.
Yeah, performing arts class. And basically we do singing, dancing and acting. So, my special item, I'm going to go around now so I don't fall off my chair.
Wise.
Mm-hmm.
Look out, Luna's coming.
Oh, spider cat, does whatever.
You can't use that tune, it's copyrighted.
Oh,
We got flagged last week for whatever your TikTok thing was, or your cover star thing was. Alright.
No, Dapper. Last year I had to get tap shoes, so I got my tap shoes. These are my tap, so I can tap actually.
I'm not sure whether the camera can see in there. Hold them in the middle here.
We had a school
And
show.
the back of them, and pull the back up so we can see the tap bit. Bring them
We
over this
had
way.
a school kind of show and tell kind of
Nice.
show thing.
This is a lot like show and tell, isn't it?
Music, yeah, in our music class. And I did a tap solo.
Very good.
And then I've got my jazz shoes, which are basically dance shoes. This is what they look like on the bottom, but they're jazz shoes because you can like fold them in half because this bit's rubber. I love doing that. But you can't wear them outside because they're like leather and they will damage. Hello, tap!
Stop it!
Oh, oops.
It's really loud.
Okay, that's me done.
And don't want to say any more on your hobbies?
I can't think anymore, but
Oh, well,
do you
that's
have any
good.
questions?
I tried to ask as many as I could while you were explaining it. I think we're good.
Okay,
Shall we move on to my hobbies?
I'd love to.
Okay. We have to ask. Oh, can you pick that up before it goes on the carpet?
Yes. Oh, the one over there, but not on there. Let us just take a short break. We're back.
Are we? Alright, we're all sorted?
Yep.
Shall we move on to my hobbies? Like we were going to before, we were rudely interrupted by you spilling your can of nondescript soda can.
Why are you saying that?
Well, I don't want to say things. I'm too scared of getting copyright strikes now. Alright, so my first one that I enjoy is my product placement. My first one is coffee. That is my first hobby. What are you looking at me like that for?
How is coffee a hobby?
Well, I enjoy getting the machine. I enjoy tweaking the machine. I enjoy.
When it doesn't work for you, when you throw a tantrum.
Sometimes it doesn't work well. So I've got a Gudgy, a Classic Pro, and sometimes it gets blocked. And I use filtered water all the time. I don't know why it's blocking, but I have to go on YouTube and have to figure out why it's not working and then try and figure out how to fix it. So I kind of enjoy that sort of stuff, fixing it as well. That's why I bought that particular machine, is because I can open it up and fix it myself.
Nice.
And just experimenting with different types of coffee. Like, for example, today I am drinking a bulletproof coffee.
What does that mean? Bullets can't go through it and destroy your coffee?
Exactly.
What?
No, bulletproof coffee is when you're on either the keto diet or the carnivore diet to try and get more fat in your diet because you're not having sugar or carbohydrates, which gets converted to energy. You put butter in your coffee instead of milk.
Butter.
I've got coffee shot with butter in it. Just like a teaspoon of butter.
What?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's not bad, to be honest. It's not bad at all. Shout out to Ember as well for their
Beautiful.
keep warm mug.
So you're worried about copyright, but you're doing that.
Oh, I think it's more about the music, but I was a little bit scared to say things before. But Ember, shout out. Definitely worth it. It's great and keeps your coffee hot at whatever temperature you want via an app. It's Bluetooth. That's great. And you just recharge it on its own little charging dock when you're not using it. Alright, so that's coffee. I didn't write it on the board.
I will, please.
Alright, so my second one is... Oh, I was going to put it there. Bear with me. So my second hobby that I'm going to talk about
golly.
today
I don't know how to spell this right.
is
Beer.
beer making. I like to make my own beer. I don't know if that's going to be on the camera or not, but this is my kettle.
Hello? Can you see me over?
I'll take it out of the way again.
No, I'm sitting here though.
It's alright. I'll put it over here. Everyone saw it.
Yeah. If you didn't, go back and say it, please.
That's my beer kettle. So I can heat my water in that. I can put my grains in that. I can put my hops in that. I can boil it. You don't seem interested.
I am.
You're distracted.
I'm listening.
So I like to make my own beer. I've made plenty of different types of beers and batches and things. And I like to look at, as you know, a lot of YouTube videos about how to make beer and all the different steps in making my beer better. I like to look at recipes on how to make beer better. Don't I? You always walk in and I'm watching
Beer videos.
beer videos on YouTube.
I go, beer videos again?
Shout out to the Brewlosophy YouTube channel and Homebrew Network and the
So
Brew Show
these are
and Clawhammer
your
Supply. They're
Favourite
all
YouTubers?
great YouTube channels on how to make beer and recipe and all that sort of stuff. All right.
Do you have any? What's your last beer that you made?
The last beer I made was a wheat beer.
Wheat.
Wheat.
W-E.
Like your Wheat Bix. You missed out an H.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I hate when you don't use a proper eraser. Wheat
Why?
beer.
That literally just washes off.
Yep. Any other questions on that for me?
No, not really. I can't think of any at the moment.
All right. So my last hobby is something that I've been doing pretty much my
For
whole
too
life, and that is
Drums.
playing drums.
You told me I was loud.
I love playing drums. I've
You
played
do.
drums in bands in and out of my whole life. Started playing drums when I was pretty much a young kid, like maybe 4 or 5. I was banging away on mum's pots and pans from the
Where?
kitchen.
Where do you sometimes drum?
I drum at church.
All the time. He
I drum
actually,
at home.
at church, he downloaded this drumming app and he wouldn't stop using it. And he got so excited and then someone plugged it into the speakers and he did it. And
Oh,
it
this
sounded
morning.
horrible.
On my phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I was doing something else. I was pouring out the communion.
Well done.
So I didn't hear it.
So I've got an electric drum kit that I set up at home and play. I put headphones on so it's not too disruptive for the neighbours. And I play along to all sorts of different stuff.
You also watch a lot of drum videos.
Watch lots of drum videos on YouTube and on Instagram. I've got my own YouTube channel and my own Instagram channel.
Go subscribe to Auntie Peanut 84.
No, it's changed. It's drums, drummer, drummist.
Go
On YouTube and
subscribe
Instagram.
to drummer.
Drums, drummer,
Drums,
drummist.
drummist, please.
Available on YouTube and Instagram.
I'm subscribed to you.
Are you? Well, that's lovely that my family supports my hobbies, or at least one of my hobbies. All right, that's my 3. You got any other questions for me?
What are you learning a specific song at the moment?
No. Funny you should say that though. I have tried to learn Tool songs.
Oh.
Numa is a really hard song to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So that was I tried learning the first half of that. I got okay at the first half, and then he does a big solo in the middle, and it's Danny Carey, shout out,
You know what?
legend, one of the
I
best.
think drums are.
And I can't play a lot of Dream Theater stuff too because that's too complicated.
I think drums are just whacking it on the beat. Look, just hum something random for me. See, it's that easy, people.
Wow.
If anyone
Just wow.
plays drums or watching this,
You may as well just shove those drumsticks right through my heart. That's how much you just
I'm joking.
pour me down then.
I'm joking. Wait, all you gotta do is this though. Oh, that hurt. Slightly.
All right. So you've dissed my hobbies enough.
Oh.
Do you have any other questions on mine? Have you got any bonus hobbies you want to discuss?
I don't bring anything, but I do lots of hobbies.
You jump on the
2 more
trampoline.
I do 2 more hobbies. I do basketball and I also, I used to do gymnastics, but I
You're mumbling.
teach
Stop
myself.
mumbling.
I do basketball and I do a bit of gymnastics here and then.
All right.
Yep.
Should that do for this week?
Oh, I also love colouring. Yeah.
Colouring. You're actually a good drawer as well. I thought you might have had drawing down as one of your hobbies, and you might have shown us a couple
Can
of.
I grab something to show them? It's right there. It's actually right there.
All right. As long as you don't take too long. Oh, yeah.
So,
Bring it in.
I did a
Bring it in.
canvas ages ago.
Don't knock anything else over, please.
Oh.
Be careful.
My cat. So this is our cat.
People can't hear you because you're.
This is our cat, Luna.
That's lovely. Maybe we should leave that there for next week. We should have that sitting there just as our background.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How long ago did you do this?
Maybe 2 years ago.
2 years ago? So you would have been 7.
I'm a better drawer than that now, though.
Oh, I think
I
you've
am.
probably improved a little bit, but yeah, that's very good. That one.
Mm.
Maybe you could keep practicing while you're drawing.
I do animals really well. Me and Dad did this challenge.
People can't hear you, mate.
Me and Dad did this challenge, and I made this sign. And I drew this tiger in the middle.
People probably can't see that. Maybe hold it a little bit closer to the camera. Cool.
So there's the tiger, and I drew makeup on the tiger. So yeah,
Oh, just throw it away like a piece of trash.
and I can remake it.
Can ya?
easily.
That's very confident.
Yeah.
All right, should we leave it there for this week?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to discuss?
If you know us and you want to be a special guest, again, tell us, please.
A special guest on the podcast, you
Special
mean?
guests on podcast.
All right, reach out. on
Also,
the,
we may have a special guest. There's a special guest right there.
Oh no, I ignored her. Sorry, Luna.
Hope you enjoyed this season of this week's top 3.
This episode?
This episode. Season. This episode of this week's top 3.
Cool. All right, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.